The year is 1942. The location is Germany. Germany is wrecked. Death in the streets, cries of pain and sadness. This is soon to be the most deadliest conflict in history. Tanks and soldiers line the streets. Guns and missile defenses are littered everywhere. The smell of burning bodies lingers outside the city. The overall atmosphere is sad. This is 3 years into what we know now as World War II. The main protagonist of Project 1065 is Michael O'Shaughnessy. Michael is a 13-year-old living in Germany. His father is an Irish ambassador, which is neutral in the war. Michael is a spy in disguise as a member of the Hitler Youth. Michael's a smart kid with a photographic memory, but isn't very social because he was bullied before he came to Germany. Michael's whole purpose is to find things about the Nazis while seeming like a normal kid. He could, in fact, change the outcome of the war, so that's why he's so important to the overall story. My first theme that I felt was reflected in the book is how people were born will greatly affect how they act, or in simpler terms, people were born how they were raised. My two examples of this theme being present in the book is how at the beginning of the book, everyone is at the family party and acts sophisticated and posh. My second example is late into the book, where we see the effect of all the pro-Nazi propaganda on children, always shouting Hail Hitler and Sieg Heil, because they generally believed that Hitler was amazing because of the world they were born and introduced to. This is important to look back because the same thing happens with language and education between the different welfare classes of the United States. My second theme I found in the book was indecisiveness is a horrible downfall. A good example of this in the beginning of the book is when the family couldn't make a decision over a dinner item, so everyone gradually became annoyed and the morale lowered. This theme is even more present during the end, when Michael can't decide to give up Simon and ends up putting himself at risk for taking too long. This is also present because he doesn't have enough time to run away from the Nazis because of his indecisiveness to pursue a fight with the leader of the secret team. This is important to look back because indecisiveness is an extremely common flaw, and the book exaggerated it and the harm that can come from it. Overall, this story hasn't taught me a lot of new information, but has helped me understand the finer details of what horrible things happened throughout World War II. My perceptions of World War II only being fighting has completely changed, because of the heavy reliance on emotional change and the stealing of information, instead of just physical things. Every bad thing that comes will always come with an upside, that we will learn a little bit about it to prevent it in the future. We're all in the finishing stages of a long war with a virus, but I feel like actual wars have made some places be much prepared for many disasters. This story, fiction or not, will greatly increase the empathies of others struggling in a hard time due to be put in a person's shoes that is closely related. That is how you can benefit by learning about bad things that has happened in the past. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned a bit about World War II and Project 1065.